What's up there, everybody? Hope you're having a good one. And we are playing some Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. It is starting up right now.
Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Okay, very good there. So, we can see that the new character into Fatal Fury is Ken Masters.
End of the line! Ken Masters!
Very nice. Okay, here we go. The worlds of Fatal Fury and Street Fighter collide in this exciting crossover event. Ken Masters blazes his way into City of the Wolves' playable roster as a part of Season 1 Pass and brings his own unique arcade and EOST interactions along for the ride. Take the veteran World Warrior through Southtown, a new set of streets, and help him rekindle the fire within. A new menu artwork option has been added into the settings in the system. This allows you to switch between default and collaboration artwork for the main menu. See, it says Street Fighter 6 up in there. A new altered SFX option has been added to the settings and sound. Lets you change certain sound effects in the game for Street Fighter 6. For Ranked Match Phase 1 coincides with the arrival of Joe Higachi, Summoner of Storms from Phase 1. Points earned in Ranked will be character specific, no longer user specific. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so they're going to get specified. The top ranked players will compete under a separate point-based ranking system. Note, ranked matches points will stay user specific for the remainder of Phase 0. Practice new characters in casual rematches just before hopping on ranked. So, extremely interesting. Ken Masters is in Fatal Fury, and he's right there. So, very cool. Very, very cool there. Elvis Ken theme. It sounds good. It does sound good. It sounds great. So let's look at the offline, and we're going to go to the training, and we'll take a look at Ken's moves. At the Suzaku Castle. Okay, we're gonna put him on arcade for now.
This is gonna be good. No holding back.
Okay. So as we're going through this, we're going to get into the history of Ken and Terry
PG.
and all kinds of very fun things going on with this whole collaboration in general here. So what we have essentially is Street Fighter was created
What are you waiting for?
in 1987 and was popular. It was very popular. Ryu and Ken was in the game. Adon, Sagat, playable characters, except Sagat, and
Got no time for this.
as the years passed, Capcom said, hey, we want another Street Fighter game. We want Ryu to be the focus of the game. So what they did was that they had Takashi Nishiyama continue to put work into the
What are
game,
you waiting for?
and he created a blonde character named Joe. And Joe is in the beginning of Street Fighter 2 before you look up the building, and he's punching another guy, and then you go up the building. So, and then it says Street Fighter 2 on a billboard at the top of the building.
Got no
Now,
time for this.
the key is that he was really pushing Joe to the leads of Capcom that Joe should be the head of Street Fighter. And Capcom said, no, we really want to move forward with
Got
Ryu.
no time for this.
So, Nishiyama had a very attractive job offer at SNK. And when he got done with working on Street Fighter 2,
What are you waiting for?
SNK said, we will pay you to create your own fighting game, and you can do it however you like over here. So after Street Fighter was done, he went over to SNK, and he brought his idea of a blonde American character over with him and created Terry Bogard.
What are you waiting for?
Terry and the rest of the Fatal Fury initial cast came out 6 months after, roughly 6 months after Street Fighter 2. As far as I understand.
Got no time
So-
for this.
Let's just check some dates here real quick. Yeah, 1991, right. So, Street Fighter came out before, Street Fighter 2 came out before Fatal Fury.
What are you waiting
Then,
for?
Fatal Fury came out in November of 1991. Then Fatal Fury 2, which then had Mai in it, was in 1992. And Chun-Li is considered the first female fighting game character in the
What are
history
you
of
waiting for?
anything. That's why she's the strongest in the world. And she says that and she owns it because she is. But Mai is the strongest female Shinryu because she is the second female character that was created, and then she was the first female character created for SNK.
What are you waiting for?
So, a little bit history there. That's why when we were seeing all these commercials and they were showing Ken and then he was across from Terry, and because these two are natural rivals in real life. My pointer is not showing on the screen. These two are true natural
Got no time
rivals.
for this.
And technically, Terry is Joe, and Joe is derived technically from Ken. But Nishiyama created Joe then separately, and Joe did not take off, so he went to a different company and he created Terry. So these two are, in every sense of the word, are
Got no
rivals
time
of
for
each other,
this.
even in real life, even in business practices. These are rivals. I mean, technically then, if you would look at, Terry would be the face of SNK, you could say, then Ryu would be the face of Capcom, then that would be Ryu standing there. But it being Ken, I mean,
Got no time for
it's
this.
also true to the history of the game. Now, in the other diagonal cross would be Mai and Chun-Li, because they are also natural rivals of each other, being the first females of their respective games per company. So that's why they're also natural rivals. But the true competition is really
What are you
between
waiting
Terry
for?
and Ken, and technically Terry and Ryu. So it's very interesting to see how this has all come about. Now, there's with Terry and Mai heading over to Street Fighter 6 and doing very successfully, it shows how well they have integrated into the Street Fighter
Got
6
no time for
engine.
this.
With that being said, there is a ton of Street Fighter 6 influence now in City of the Wolves, where they're saying about the art, and you can pick certain options, and you can pick certain music and sound options, and it's blatantly Street Fighter 6. And it's blatantly
time
saying
for
Street
this.
Fighter 6. There was a leak on Twitter where Terry and Ken were, going back and forth and saying, yeah, we're going to be seeing each other real soon. We're going to be, taking it to a different stage and all this kind of stuff.
Got no
And that's
time for this.
giving people a lot of hope that there may be a CVS 3, a Capcom versus SNK 3 game. And Capcom versus SNK 2 was an extremely popular game in the early 2000s. Still highly competitive.
What are you waiting
Competitive at EVO, competitive in all fighting game tournaments, and considered, retro or a side tournament game, but still viable, right? So they are heavily hinting towards that, and something for people to look forward to.
for? What are you waiting
Oh,
for?
bad blood between the two. You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But the only thing I do know is that there were quite a number of collaborations between the two companies. And you would think
Got no
to
time
share
for this.
that big of a risk with somebody, you have to be on good terms with them on some level. If it was truly horrible, there's no way that I think that they would want to risk the
What are you
business or
waiting for?
financial risk of doing something like that, especially with their licenses. I would think that they would have to be on at least a cordial level, Yeah, the developers had gone to left to SNK.
Got no time for this.
Make it a parody. Well, I mean, they could have been. They could have been frustrated and everything, but they still had a lot of collaborations after that. They still had a lot of things going after that, and they were, people really enjoyed them. People really liked them. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I bet they were a little frustrated, you know, or you know, we're just guessing. No one can be sure, but you know, we're just guessing, you know, at what could have happened there. But yeah, they had let's see.
What are you waiting for? Got no time for this.
So they had, you know, SNK versus Capcom Card Fighter Clash.
What are you waiting for?
SNK versus Capcom Match of the Millennium. SNK versus Capcom CVS Chaos. King of Fighter All Stars.
What are you waiting for?
SNK, we already said that one. Yeah, actually, Millennium Fight.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
They were supposed to have Capcom Fighting All Stars. Oh, very good for business. CVS Chaos.
Got no time.
Oh yeah,
for
I
this.
bet. I bet. Yeah, yeah. Fatal Fury KOF games for your Neo Geo machines. Yeah, yeah. And people like them. People, you know, people are very entertained. You know, they like these games. So, the background that they went for in this is very interesting because this is Ryu's stage. This is Ryu's background in Street Fighter 2. And, or it's very reminiscent of it. And I think it's very pretty. They did, you know, they did a really good job. I like the snow coming down. You know, they've got these, you know, they've got the fish, the roofs, all of the insignias everywhere, the lanterns, the sign. You know, it's really well done. If you look at Ken walking, there's little bits of snow coming up around his feet. The sky is a little overcast. It's just really well done. Really, really well done. This is one of my favorite stages. I've always really liked this stage for Ryu.
Up and over!
So let's take a look here. And we're going to see some of the different moves here for Ken. So for his rev blow, we've got Flame Strike, which is during SPG, you hit your super punch and your super kick there. And it's a really solid punch. Has a lot of space and distance to it to reset the neutral. His Dragon Flame Kick, it's a aerial Tatsumaki, so you have to have SPG active in the air. You press your enhanced punch and kick again, and you get that. Ryu stage, yeah. For special moves, for the Hadouken, it's just quarter circle forward, regular punch, or the special punch there. And the feint, of course. Very nice. Shoryuken is forward, down, back, forward. Whoops. I lost it. Here. Okay. And it says here you can break the heavy and rev versions of it on the second hit. Okay, Tatsumaki there with the regular kick or special kick. Aerial Tatsumaki, quarter circle back. Regular kick or special kick. The Dragon Lash, new for Street Fighter 6, incorporated into City of the Wolves, is the uppercut motion with the regular kick or the enhanced kick. Now, Dragon Lash is good for covering a bit of range, but it also depends on what the startup frames are of that, if he has any invincibility, to go with. You can catch him on startup of it, if not. Genrai. Another option from Street Fighter 6 into City of the Wolves, and that is an Oki situation. So, quarter circle forward with kick or enhanced kick, then you can branch this into your different options. So you do the quarter circle forward, and you do the kick. If you hit forward and kick again, you're going to get the low. Now, in Street Fighter 6, that's been adjusted because it was abused a bit. So, the low now leads to a knockdown, but not in City of the Wolves, right? Because, remember, there's different properties and things going on in this game, so they're keeping everything more traditional towards Street Fighter 6 in this version. So now we're going to have Genrai to the thrust kick, which is the forward and kick button there, and it is, Genrai to pushing out, and it resets the neutral a little bit there. The axe kick. Okay, Genrai to an axe kick coming down. Genrai to a thrust kick. Genrai to a snap kick. Very nice. And that's the thrust kick right there. Now here's the quick dash, also from Street Fighter 6. So that is the auto run forward. Emergency stop. Thunder kick. The forward step lunge kick. The uppercut. The Tatsumaki. And the Dragon Lash kick. And this is with the quick dash incorporated in it. So then, as you gain your stars, you're going to get your ignition gears. You have your first ignition gear, which is Shoryu Reppa, which is the, from what I can see, that is generally the first ignition gear, the first star of basically his level 3, okay? Then you have his, because his level 1 is Rising Tatsumaki. No, I'm sorry. It's Dragon Lash to Rising Tatsumaki. Sheppu Genrai Karaku is his level 2. And that's right here. As his second ignition gear. Yeah. So that is his second one. Now the red lines are Shoryu Reppa Enhanced. And I think it's interesting because what they're doing is that they're giving it an option of a punch and a kick. So in Street Fighter 6 for Ken, it's his level 1 and level 2 are both kick based, and then his level 3 is punch based. Shippu Genrai Karaku is also the enhanced version here, more damage. And then his hidden gear to do it all is Shinryu Shonen-ha. Very nice. And that's everything. That's the big damage. So that's like the ultra. Dimitri. CVS Chaos. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look. We're going to go back to the character select. We're going to pick Ken. And then we're going to test them out.
Okay, let's do this.
In the smart style.
All right. SPG.
So Ken in Street Fighter traditionally is a bit of the, he's the opposite of Ryu a bit. So Ken is supposed to be more focused on his kicks, and he is a little bit more quick on his feet, and a little bit more of a hothead, and he's supposed to be about fire, right? And Ryu's supposed to be about the Hadoukens, and he's a little bit slower and more straightforward. Where Ken, you can tell, you know, he's about Oki, mix up, dash up in your face, you know.
Hadouken! 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 Tatsumaki Senpu! Shoryuken! How's this? Tatsumaki Senpu! Tatsumaki Senpu!
Huh.
How's this? SPG!
Oops.
SPG! Shoryuken! Hora! Aina! Hora! Hora! Fire! Shoryuken! 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 Hadouken! Shoryuken! How's this? How's this? Shoryuken! SPG! SPG! Hadouken! Not done yet. SPG! 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 It's all over! SPG! It's all over! SPG! You win! Close one! You win!
That's right.
Not done yet! Iron up! End of the line! SPG! It's all over! SPG! Iron up! It's all over! SPG! Iron up! SPG! Iron up! Tatsumaki said SPG! It's all over! SPG! Coming at you! SPG! Iron up! Coming at you! SPG! SPG! Boom! SPG! Coming at you! SPG! It's all over! SPG! Iron up! Hadouken! 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 Shoryuken! SPG! How's this? Hadouken! SPG! Hadouken! SPG! How's this? How's this? Hadouken! SPG! What's this? Not done yet. SPG! Solo! Close one! SPG! End of the line! SPG! Boom! SPG! Set! You lose! Not done yet. Hadouken! Hot for ya. Ora! One for the road. SPG! Ora! Hot for ya. Ora! One for the road. Down in flames. SPG! Hadouken! SPG! Dragonlance! SPG! End of the line! SPG! End of the line! SPG! SPG! Hadouken! 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 Dragonlance! Too hot for ya? Ora! SPG! Too hot for ya? SPG! Too hot for ya? Ora! SPG! Ora! Fired up! Boom! SPG!
Ryu stage. Yeah, he's on a supposedly Ken stage was the boat. Remember the SS Capcom boat?
Got no
yeah.
SPG! Fired up! Too hot for ya? One for the road! Down in flames! SPG! Hadouken! Hadouken! Dragonlance! Too hot for ya?
460.
One for the road! Down in flames!
Huh.
SPG!
Scaling. Interesting.
SPG! Fired up! Too hot for ya? One for the road! Down in flames! SPG!
All right. Really? I didn't know that. That's very cool. I didn't know that at all. Charles Bronson. Oops. Lost my screen. That's neat.
Casual match.
That's really cool. That is so cool! Oh my goodness! Wow, how neat is that? You want to know something? Now I see things and then I think of them. No joke, a month ago, I swear to God, a month ago, I was playing ST and I saw that lady going like this in the back of the boat. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make that dress, or I'm going to get a dress like that. And I'm going to stand like on the stage or on the side or whatever. And I'm just going to go like this. You know, and try to just look just like her. And see if anybody picked it up. And I wasn't thinking, because I ended up getting contacted. I was very fortunate to be contacted for the Red Bull seats. And they said, hey, you know, bring some cosplays, you know, sit in the seats and everything. And I said, okay. And now thinking back on it, I should have made that dress. I should have brought that dress, but I don't think anybody would have picked it up. You know, they would have been like, oh man, you know, that's not going to make it, that's not going to make much sense. But yeah, I was like this close. And then I completely, whoops, I thought we were ready up.
Challenger.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
Ken, first move, Ken.
Got a Ken match here. Hard times with Charles Bronson. That's really cool. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. I respect that. That's really neat.
Get ready, fight. Hadouken, Hadouken, Hadouken. 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 Shoryuken! Hadouken! SPT! Keep it coming! That'll it's all over! Wait! Round 2. Get ready. Fight. Tatsumaki Senpu. Hadouken. Hadouken. Tatsumaki. Hadouken. Keep it coming. Watch it. Shoryuken. 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 Solo. That all you got? Hadouken! Tatsumaki Senpu! Hadouken! 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 Wait!
You got guts with an outfit like that. Or are you just trying to get him?
Round 1. Get ready. Fight. Over here. Tatsumaki Senpu! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Ora! Fired up! Shoryuken! Ora! Fired up! Hadouken!
Still going strong.
Hadouken! Tatsumaki! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Hadouken! Tatsumaki Senpu! Shoryuken! No one can Senpu! Hadouken! 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 Ora! Fired up! Ora! Fired up! Ora! Fired up! Wait! Round 2. Get ready. Fight.
Forgot who was here.
Shoryuken! Hadouken! Ora! Iron up! Get lost! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Iron up! Dragon Lance! Ora! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Hadouken! 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 SPG! End of the line!
Oh, man.
That's too hot for you.
That was
One for the road. Down he flick.
Hadouken! You win! Iron up!
Just warming up.
Intent! Wait! Final round! Get ready! Fight! Eat it up! Up and over! PG! It's all over! Hadouken! God! Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken!
Dang it. Oh, we got lucky there.
Wait!
Jumpster, you have to time them really well in this game. That was
You
lucky.
got guts with an outfit like that. Or are you just trying to get under?
Round one. Get ready. Fight. Shoryuken! Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Trying to take down my,
Hadouken!
my meter. You can try to finally start to realize that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to overheat. You're overheating, you're done.
right.
You know, and it was sort of interesting because we were watching the finals. So
Round two.
the
Get
top 8.
ready.
Once you
Fight.
get overheated, you're in the corner.
Iron up!
You're done.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Whoa! Counter.
Shoryuken!
Still going strong.
Coming at you! SPG! Watch it! Shoryuken! Hadouken! 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 Wait!
Got him. Celluloid
You got
Death
guts with
Wish.
an outfit like that. Or are you just trying to get under my skin?
Round one.
Charles
Get
Bronson.
ready. Fight.
No way.
Nice, that was good.
You win. PG.
Keep it.
Shoryuken. Up and over. How's this? How's this? Ora! Iron up!
Still going strong.
Hadouken!
Oh!
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Oh my
Hadouken! Wait!
That's right.
Crazy.
Round two. Get ready. Fight! Hadouken! 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 Coming at
Oh,
you!
shoot, I'm gonna mark everything. Oh, bad.
Up and over! PG! Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
His crouching kick
That's right.
goes pretty far. It's pretty elusive.
Get ready.
First, I don't expect it to go as far as it does, and it does go pretty far. Nice.
Keep it coming at you. That all you got? Hadouken! 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 Watch it! Hadouken! Cool down! Hadouken! 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 Cool down! It's all over! Wait!
Little choppy. That was good. Those were good games. Those were good games. I like Ken. He's a lot of fun. The only thing that I feel like I'm missing is with Rock, he has this lunge punch. And I really like that. And I was trying to use the Tatsumaki in a switch of that, but you can't. You can't use the Tatsumaki to switch it out. But it's good. He's fun. He's definitely fun. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. KZ Gaming, thank you so much. I just saw that now.
Ken versus Ken.
On my notification thing, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Very nice.
Round one. Get ready. Fight SPG. Hadouken. Hadouken. Ora. Iron up. Hadouken. 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 Still going strong. Hadouken. 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 No way. Hadouken. 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 Wait. That's right. Round two. Get ready. Fight SPG. Hadouken. Iron up. Hadouken. Iron up. Lost. Still going strong. Hadouken. No way. Iron up. Over. Hadouken. 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 Iron up. Hadouken. Keep it coming. Hadouken! Hadouken!
Hey.
Intense! Wait!
I'm trying to shimmy him into something. That was good.
Final round! Get ready! Fight! And you Hadouken! That all you got? Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
Oh my controller froze for a second there.
Matsumoto! Hadouken! Hadouken! Fired up!
Shocking
Wait!
here.
You got guts with an outfit like that? Or are you just trying to get under my skin?
Oh, oh.
Here comes a new challenger.
All right.
Ken versus Rock. Round one. Get ready. Fight. SPG. Hadouken. Hadouken. Start.
Oh, she doesn't look like that. Lazy.
No escape. Fired up. Hadouken. 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 Shoryuken. Double Reppuken. Shoryuken. Hadouken. SPG. Fired up. Ken wins. Round two. Get ready. Fight. SPG. Hadouken. Hadouken. Shoryuken. Take this. Fired up. Hadouken. Hadouken. Shoryuken.
Whoa!
Hadouken.
Whoa!
Double Reppuken. Hadouken. Too slow.
Very nice.
PG. Shoryuken.
Oh!
Hadouken. Overheat. Hadouken.
Come on. Oh no, you're too far, Ken. No. Oh, yeah. Got it. Oh my god.
Raging Storm. Double Hadouken. How's this? Ora Shoryuken. Double Hadouken.